Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Bellevue Bruins Sports Network. Coming to you live from Bellevue West High School in Bellevue, Nebraska, we bring you this 2023 NAIA Volleyball National Championship opening round matchup between the home team, the Bellevue University Bruins. Their overall record, 27-8, 17-2, as members of the River States Conference East Division. In their conference tournament, they lost to Indiana University Kokomo, and both of those schools advancing to this national tournament. Let's take a look at some of the season stats for both of these teams. For the home team Bruins, who are rated number 18 in this week's NAIA National Coaches Poll, the Bellevue Bruins hitting .223 overall on the year, while allowing their opponents to hit .141. For Indiana University East, they hit .215 on the season, while allowing opponents to hit .127. So based on those stats, the Bruins a slight advantage on offense and 5. From the center position, the Bruins run a two-setter. From the center position, the Bruins run a two-setter offense. The Red Wolves a single setter. Mila Iwohi, 6.13 assists per set. Jada Nunn, 5.06. All-conference setter Reese Shirley averages 11.16 assists. Red Wolves, she has 70 blocks. And from the serving line, 18 out of the last 17 seasons for the Bruins under head coach. Went over the 1,000 kill mark this year as well. Taylon Kiefer, the Bruin libero, was named the Conference Defender of the Week 3 times on the season. For the Red Wolves, Jessica Swim was named the Conference Player of the Year. Reese Shirley was named the Setter of the Year. Ella Bickle, the libero, was on the second team along with Brooke Lepper. And Brianne Robinson was named the Champion of Character. As we look down on the floor, you can see the Bruins going through their final warm-up swings. We're about a minute or so away from our national anthem and the introduction of the starting lineups for both schools. Bellevue fans, you know we invite you to be part of all of our broadcasts. Red Wolves fans, we invite you to join us as well. You can send me a text message during the course of this contest. My number is 402-515-7654. I'll give that number several times during the course of the match. If you want to join us by text, let me know who you are, where you are, who you're rooting for, any words of wisdom, any highlights that would add to our broadcast today. The Bruins will be wearing their gold uniform tops. They'll be on the right side of your screen today. The visiting Red Wolves will be in black uniforms with white and red trim. We'll have the introductions very shortly, as Simon Falcon, our PA announcer, will be doing those duties in just a moment. Again, that text message number, 402-515-7654. Here's our national anthem. National anthem. We'll have the introduction to the starting lineups in just a second. 48 teams involved in this opening round. 24 winners will advance to Sioux City. The teams will exchange gifts. broadcast. Again, want to remind you, if you'd like to be part of our broadcast, send along a text message. My number is 402-515-7654. Again, the winner advances to the national championship in Sioux City, Iowa later this month. National champion will be determined the first week of December. Let's go Bruins, sending warm aloha vibes from Hawaii. The Bellevue team has 3 Hawaiian natives. The 2 twins, Mila Iwohi and her sister Leah, and also Rayanne Kimoto. That's Rayanne's family, usually sends their greetings every text, so thanks for joining us. First one's in the queue today as part of our broadcast. The Bruins will be on the right side of your screen wearing their gold uniforms with purple and white trim. The Red Wolves will be on the left side of your screen for set number 1, black uniforms with red and white trim. Both these teams have played well, obviously, on the season. The Bellevue Bruins currently rated number 18 in the coach's top 25 NAIA poll. The Red Wolves receiving votes in that same poll. Noon's contest, starting it off for the Red Wolves. And the Red Wolves are on the board first. Credit that tip to Loretta Pilkington. Swim continues on serve. Gregory List is our R1 today. Mark Akers is the R2. The Bruins again go to the outside. Dug up in the bat row. Over to the Bruins. Talon Kiefer on the dig for the home team. Right side attack gives the first point of the afternoon for the Bellevue Bruins. That comes off the swing by Allie Kearns. First substitute of the set comes in. Rayanne Kimoto. Hawaii native. Readies to serve right from the middle of the service area. Red Wolves defense awaiting her serve. Held back row up tight to the net. Push to the outside. The hit across on the attack from Schultes. Block back on the serving from the traditional serving area. Bruins a little out of system, but still mounting an attack. Pushed. Big sweep by Eve Fountain, front row. Handled after the deflection at the net. Again, the right side attack. It's tipped up. Handled by the Bruins. Back row attack from Rayanne Kimoto. One-arm dig in the back row. Great play there by Jessica Swim to keep it alive. Bruins back attack again. Eve Fountain from the outside for the kill. Eve, a 3-year member of the Bellevue squad, sat out last year with a knee injury. Back to pretty much full force now. Haley Fleischman into the back row, or the front row for the Bruins. Coming in to serve for Bellevue is Kenzie Polk, the sophomore out of North Platte, Nebraska. Here's Polk on the strong serve. Swim on the receiving end. Jump set to the outside, tipped across. Fountain makes a dig for the Bruin. And the set, kind of a little miscommunication by the Bruins there, as Iwohi's set landed between 2 Bruins. And the point goes to the Red Wolves. A 3-2 lead in the early going. Libero Talon Kiefer checks back in for the Bruins. Serving is Brooke Lepper. Tight to the net. Iwohi tries to go up, makes contact. That'll be illegal contact above the net by a back row player. Off the mishandled serve receive. 4-2 our score. Lepper continues on serve. She's a senior from Decatur, Indiana. Richmond, Indiana, right on the border, right near the border with Ohio. Tip across by Eve Fountain. That will be her second kill of the match. Off the nice assist by Iwohi. Subs in for the Bruin. A change of setters as Jada Nunn comes in. Also Sydney Sledge entering the game. Sledge will be in the front row as Jada Nunn will serve. Jada, redshirt freshman from Woodbury, Minnesota. Push to the outside, tipped across. Nunn can't quite get there in time as the kill is recorded off the tip by Peyton Schultes. Schultes now with her second kill of the match. Summer Hendershot at the serving line. Eve Fountain on the attack, down the line, it's in the line. And Eve Fountain picks up another kill for the Bruins. For Fountain, that's her third kill in set number 1. She'll now rotate to serve as back into the front row for the Bruins comes Allie Kearns. Fountain, the team leader in serve aces, sends that one across. The jump set to the middle, push back on the block, still in play. Nice save by the Red Wolves. Haley Fleischman on the attack, the dig off the hit. Brooke Lepper credit with that. Kearns gets a hand on it, but it's unplayable after that. So the Red Wolves pick up another point and lead it by a score of 4-6. Substitution checking in the game to serve for the Red Wolves will be Brianna Robinson, West Point, Indiana native. Most of the roster for the Red Wolves from the home state of Indiana. Bruins on serve receive. Back set from Nunn to Sledge. Blocked at the net. Pushed back to the Bruins side. On the overpass, the kill up front by by Loretta Pelkington. Nope, I had it right the first time. It was the setter, Reese Shirley, on that overpass. A chance to swing for a kill. 3-point lead for the Red Wolves. Again, a short serve, tips the net. That'll be a serve ace for the Red Wolves as they double up over the Bruins. Indiana East has been to the national tournament 8 times in their history, 16 times for the Bellevue Bruins as the next serve on its way from Robinson. Nunn, backside set, Sydney Sledge, cross-court attack. That one's going to be a kill as it bangs all the way up into the bleachers for a Bellevue point. Morgan Whale checks into the middle blocker position for Bellevue. As in to serve is Audrey Sanford. Sanford from Brock, Nebraska. Spin of the volleyball. Audrey sends it over. Shirley on the backside set to the right side. Tipped across by Pelkington. Bruins a tip at the net. Nicely disguised. Sydney Sledge with the kill for the Bruins off the right side. Back-to-back points for the Bruins. Bring them to within 2. Normally we have a score bubble on our screen. We don't have it here today because we're playing at a different venue, so I'll try to keep you abreast of the scores. Michigan City, Indiana, her serve sails past the end line for a free point for the Bruins. Allie Kearns gets credit for that block. Off the attack by Jessica Swim. Good read of the attack. Bruins within 1 point as Iwohi with a strong serve. It's going to be an ace. As the back row could not handle that. Good movement on that serve. Summer Hendershot couldn't control it. And the Bruins lead it 10-9. Head coach Trish Sedlick prowling the sidelines for the Bruins. Middle attack tip deep to an open corner. Good read on the play by Brooke Lepper to see the open spot and collect a point. We are tied at 10. Kim McConaughey, the head coach for the Red Wolves, also up near the sideline as she flashes fingers to her server to say where she wants to go. Serve on its way from Jessica Swim, and the kill on the outside by Peyton Schultes. They say point to the Bruins. Off the touch at the net. Sorry about that, but the Bruins happy about it. 11-10 they lead as Ray Kimoto checks in to serve. Right side attack is just inside this near corner. The kill by Brooke Lepper. 11-11 our score. Everything has been pretty tight in this one as we get ready for this serve. The libero, Ella Bickle. Soft serve. Eve Fountain handles it. Iwohi, back set to Whale. Tip across. Nice play by the libero Bickle to keep it alive. Nice play by Kimoto, the one-handed dig in the back row after the middle attack. Cross court. Handled. Pushed to the outside. Taylor is there for the Bruins. Right side attack pounded by Kivanimi up into the rafters. And that's outside the antenna on the attack by Brooke Lepper. So the Bruins will pick up the point. And again, the lead at 12-11. Haley Fleischman back into the front row for the Bruins. Back into serve comes Kenzie Polk. Red Wolves defense awaits. Polk with a strong serve over past Haley Fleischman. Reads it properly as it clears the net and pounds it down for a 2-point Bellevue lead at 13-11. Kim McConaughey, the Red Wolves coach, calls the first timeout. 13-11, the Bruins on top by 2. All right, thanks once again, everyone, for joining us this afternoon on the Bellevue Bruins Sports Network. Mick Krupski here behind the microphone doing the play-by-play. Apparently the video keeps freezing. I don't know if that's something we can check. We'll check on that, see if we can get that corrected. Go Bruins! All the way from the state of Michigan, sending their greetings. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And we'll try to keep you updated with the score updates all along as our score bubble is not available to us this afternoon. Men's basketball action later on today. That's where the score bubble is. After today's volleyball match, we'll be picking up the house and bringing all the equipment over to the Lozier Center on Bellevue's campus. Fortunately, just a couple of minutes away. Again, that text message number, if you want to join us, Red Wolves fans or Bellevue fans, 402-515-7654. A nice sized crowd of Bellevue fans on hand across the way. Some of the folks from Indiana making the trip as well. A couple dozen people or so, I would say, representing the Red Wolves here as well. Bruins up by 2 points. Kenzie Polk back to serve for the home team. Kenzie, just a sophomore, has earned that spot as a serve specialist this year. Her serve on the way. That one's going to carry just a little bit long. First serving error of the match against the Bruins. One serving error for each team. Serving for the Red Wolves is Brooke Lepper. Bruins on the attack from the right side. Nice flick of the wrist there, but handled in the back row. Quick set to the middle, the tip and down. On the play, Tia Barrett-Matthews picks up the point. And we're up, they're going to say a net violation. So 14-12. Sorry, I was looking down at the program for the numbers, making sure I get everything correct and missed the call there. As the Bruins have Jada Nunn checking in to serve. Sydney Sledge also into the front row. Sent across. Shirley the setter. Cross court, nice slide play to Tia Barrett-Matthews. The senior from Lexington, Kentucky, delivers the hill. And a 1-point game once again at 14-13. First kill of the afternoon for Matthews. Back into serve, Summer Hendershot, the Huntertown, Indiana native, serving from the far left side. Sent across, handled by Fountain. Nunn, middle, attack. A nice play by the libero Bickle to keep it alive off the attack. Outside attack, sent back by Fleischman. Again, the outside attack. Again, Fleischman gets hands on it. Kiefer with the dig. Fleischman on the attack. That one's kept in play. Tipped across once again from the outside. Bruins able to make the play there. E. Fountain will get the kill as it bounced off the arm of the back row player and then against the back wall. And the Bruins back to a 2-point cushion at 15-13. Back into the game for the Bruins comes Allie Kearns, front row player as E. Fountain. They're the two outside hitters, the two pin hitters for the Bruins this afternoon. Here's Fountain on the serve, sends it across. Hendershot with the serve received, pushed to the outside. A big block by Fleischman, and wisely avoids touching it at the net as it falls on the Red Wolves side. The Bruins, their largest lead of the afternoon at 16-13. Fountain once again on serve. Hendershot on the overpass, tip back down. For the Bruins, it's Allie Kearns with the good read at the net to push it down. And the Bruins up, tipped over back to the Red Wolves side. Quick hitter to the middle. Matthews got deflected, but it gets through off of the assist from Reese Shirley. 17-14 our score. Back into serve for the Red Wolves is Brianne Robinson. Line drive type serve. Taylon Kiefer's there. Nunn has to travel to get there. Sets up Kearns, and Allie Kearns delivers from the outside to smack that one down. The Bruins hitting .310 thus far in the set to 147 for the Red Wolves. Allie Kearns with 3 kills. E. Fountain leading the team with 4. A quartet of Red Wolves with 2 kills apiece on that side of the net. Here's Audrey Sanford back in to serve for the Bruins. Morgan Whale checks into the game at the front row in the middle hitter position. Sanford sends it across. She too earning that spot as a serving specialist. Right side attack, a big hit that time by Swim. Swim averaging 4.5 kills per set. She's been held to only 2 thus far in the set by the Bruin defense. Here's Reese Shirley. The setter now becomes Reese Shirley, the server. Bruins on the attack by Kearns. Half-speed roller winds in the middle of the donut of the Red Wolves defense for another point for the Bruins. 19-15 our score. Again, the change of setters as Mila Iwohi checks back in. Keely Kivanimi back into the front row for the Bruins. Bellevue was 24-9 on the season, 27-8 for the Red Wolves, so similar records in competition in this 2023 season. That attack, kind of an awkward attack by Brooke Lepper, goes wide, and the Bruins, their largest lead of the afternoon at 20-15. Out Indiana, her hometown. Line drive type serve handled by Kearns. Iwohi right side. Kivanimi blocked back by the left side of the front row. Allie Kearns on the tip. That time covered up by Reese Shirley, the setter. Outside attack tip down the line, and that'll fall. IU East will pick up the point behind the tip kill of Peyton Schultes. Timeout called by Trish Sedlick of the Bellevue Bruins, their head coach for the past 18 years. 20-17 our score. The Bruins on top in set number 1. Let's go BU from San Antonio. E. Fountain's family listening in down there. My old stomping grounds from college. Glad you're with us once again. Eve with a good start to the match today. Go Bruins, keep it rolling. Cheering from North Platte for the team and especially for Kenzie Polk. My stream is freezing too. Thanks for streaming and the commentary. Appreciate you bringing the game to our living rooms. Well, you're very welcome. I always enjoy doing this. Old volleyball, high school volleyball coach myself from back in the day. And one more, let's go Bruins from Grandma Whale in Huntington Beach, California, and from Las Vegas, Nevada. Our feed keeps pausing every midpoint as well. We're trying to work on that. Like I said, we're playing at Bellevue West High School rather than the home court at the Lozier Center at Bellevue University. The Bellevue court does not meet the standards for the NAIA tournament. The ceiling is too low on the sides of the court, so that's precipitated our move over here for the last several times we've hosted opening round matches. All right, let's get back to the action as Jessica Swim serves it across. Iwohi pushes outside. The attack by Allie Kearns pounds it down for the Bruin point. Kearns over 1,000 kills in her career. Started off the first 2 years at Missouri Western. She's been a Bellevue Bruin the last 2 years, so great job joining the Bruin program, a great contribution. Here's Rayanne Kimoto to serve. Serving from right in the middle of the service area. Send across. Reese Shirley across. Bruins. E. Fountain with the tip. Too much mustard on that. Was it touched? They say no. Point for the Red Wolves. 21-18 our score. As we near the end of set number 1, it'll be the libero Ella Bickle to serve. Off the shoulder of Taylon Kiefer. She was trying to get out of the way of that. It looked like it may go long. Free ball, and there's going to be a ball handling error against the setter, Reese Shirley. So neither team handling the ball well during that last point. The Bruins earned it for a 22-18 advantage. Haley Fleischman back into the front row. Kenzie Polk back in to serve. We just heard from her family out in North Platte. That's about a 4-hour drive from the Bellevue area. And a late timeout called, second timeout by Indiana University East. 22-18 our score. Bruins on top by 4 as we have this timeout call. Quick look at some of the stats thus far. The Bellevue Bruins hitting .314 on the match, 162. The hitting percentage for IU East. IU East with an 18-17 advantage in digs. Each team with one serving ace, one serving error for IU East, 2 for the Bellevue Bruins. Allie Kearns leads the Bruins with 5 kills. Eve Fountain with 4. Peyton Schultes leads the Red Wolves attack with 3. And then 1-2 action to serve from Kenzie Polk. On its way. Little off the mark. Reese Shirley able to track it down. Tipped across on the right side attack by Brooke Lepper. Tight to the net. Tipped across by Fleischman. Battle tight to the net. Matthews on the attack. It's out of bounds, but touched by a Bruin at the net. So the Red Wolves will earn the point. Taylon Kiefer, the libero, checking back in for the Bruins. Red Wolf server is Brooke Lepper. Handled by Kimoto. To Iwohi. Eve Fountain with a rocket from the back row. Tight to the net, off the ceiling. That'll be a 4-hit attack, and the Bellevue Bruins will get the point after the blast from Eve Fountain. Jada Nunn back into set and serves. Sydney Sledge in as well. The Bruins 2 points away from a set 1 victory. Here's Nunn to serve. Tight to the net, tipped across by Shirley, able to somehow keep her house. She's a front row pair in this situation. Sydney Sledge delivers the kill from the right side. Third year in the program for Sydney out of Omaha Marion High School. Set point for the home team. Nunn on the serve. Matthews on the reception. Push to the outside attack. Bruins handle that in the back row. Here's Eve Fountain, winds up and pounds it through the double block for the point. And the Bellevue Bruins win set number 1 by a score of 25-19. Indiana University East led for much of the first half of that set, but the Bellevue Bruins came storming back to win it by 6 points, 25-19. The teams will trade sides of the court, and we'll be back with more exciting volleyball action. Keep it right here for more on the Bellevue Bruins Sports Network. All right, there you go. You don't want to hear me sing? All righty. Thank you, Glenn. Getting your exercise today. First set stats delivered in person. Bellevue winds up hitting .359 on the set to win it by 6. 171 the hitting percentage for Indiana East. For the Bellevue Bruins, Eve Fountain finishes with 6 kills and a couple of big ones at the end to put it away. Allie Kearns with 5, Sydney Sledge with 3, nobody else with more than 1. For Indiana East, Peyton Schultes and Tia Barrett Matthews, they have an abbreviation on my live stats thing here. So Schultes and Matthews with 3. Again, the text message number, if you would like to join us as part of our broadcast this afternoon, 402-515-7655. 5-4. Bellevue fans and IU East fans, we'd love to hear from you today. So far, we've heard from Hawaii and Texas and Michigan. Couple of Nebraskans as well, so Bellevue back out on the floor. 7 players actually there, including libero Talon Kiefer, part of that huddle. We're still working on trying to figure out a way to avoid it freezing, but because we don't have the same bandwidth here on our setup at Bellevue West as we do at the Bellevue University gym, that may be something that we're just going to have to live with. All right, it'll be the Bellevue Bruins with the first serve in set number 2. Mila Iwohi will start things off. Mila, a couple dribbles of the ball, now a couple of spins, and here we go. Set number 2 is underway. Iwohi's serve sails about a foot or 2 past the end line, so serving air gives Indiana University East a free point. Substitution into the game for the Red Wolves. To serve will be Summer Hendershot. Bellevue with the early advantage in the match, and Hendershot returns the favor and serves it into the net, so both teams giving away a point to start this set number 2. Here's Rayanne Komodo coming in for the Bruins to serve. Ray with 25 serve aces on the season for the Bruins, sends it across, handled by the libero Bickle, tip across by Matthews, a nice play by the Bruins, and then running into each other. Keely Kivanimi and Mila Iwohi both tried to make the play. They wound up smacking into each other. Blocked back by Kearns and Whale. From the right side, the attack hit across, dug up by Komodo. Tipped across by Kivanimi. That one's covered up by Hendershot. Another outside attack by Swim. Talon Kiefer, a diving play to try to get the dig, but a power stroke there by leading hitter Jessica Swim. And a 3-1 lead for Indiana University East. In set number 1, the Red Wolves got out to an early lead, but Bellevue came storming. Sean Malley getting us set up. Facilities manager and assistant baseball coach. Sports information people Steve Field and Bill Mullins. Bruins keep it alive. Haley Fleischman dug up on a nice play by Hendershot. Back on the Bruins side. Where's Iwohi going to go? To the right side. Tip by Kivanimi. That one's handled. That one gets across. Haley Fleischman with a little hit. Haley Fleischman again goes up and stones that one at the net to push it down. We're tied at 3-3. So both teams kind of feeling the thumbs out here as we are in the ones to go with location. Another nice movement serve. Reese Shirley kind of sets it up in the air for Jessica Swim from the right side to pound that one down for the point. Nice athletic play by Reese Shirley, the setter, to better that ball. Here is Reese Shirley at the serving line. A one-setter offense employed by the Red Wolves. Bruins using 2 setters. Kiefer on serve receive. Haley Fleischman gets the stroke, but Iwohi goes under the net for the violation of point for IU East and a 6-4 lead. Right on the money this time on serve receive. Here's Eve Fountain. Looked like she was going to blast it, instead took something off. From this near side, that one's going to go cross court for the kill. As Jessica Swim starting to find her stroke for the Red Wolves. She was held pretty much in check in set number 1. She has a couple of kills already in set number 2. 7-4 our score. Again, a tough serve handled by Keeler. Keely Kivanimi on the stroke from the right side, beats the double block and puts it down. Here's Jada Nunn back into the game. She'll serve and then set. Just clears the top of the net. Middle attack. Handled on a nice play by Kimoto. Tip back across to the corner. Kiefer gets a hand on it. Kimoto on the pass to E. Fountain, and E. Fountain beats the double block with another nice attack. Again, great defensive play in the back row by Kiefer and Kimoto to make that play possible for the Bruins offense. Nunn continuing on serve for the Bruins. That one handled. Therese Shirley, the center, tipped across on the right side attack. Nunn to the middle. Haley Fleischman going one-on-one. Beats the middle block there, and the Bruins have tied it at 7 apiece. Contest between the two middle hitters, Fleischman and Pelkington, and Haley won that battle. 7-7 our score. Set number 2, Bruins won. Set number 1, 25-19. Block, Fleischman and Fountain take that one off the right side attack for an emotional point for the Bruins and an 8-7 lead. Red Wolves defense awaits as Jada Nunn with a nice little string of serves going here. Takes a little something off of that one, handled by Bickle, the libero. Push to the outside, that one is off the antenna on the hit by Brooke Lepper, so the Bruins will pick up another point. And a timeout called by Red Wolves head coach Kim McConaughey. The Bruins 9 and the Red Wolves 7. We're in set number 2 of this opening round matchup of the 2023 NAIA Volleyball National Championship. 48 teams involved in this opening round on campus sites across the country. Indiana University Kokomo, who won the River States Conference, also involved in an opening round matchup today. From the North Star Athletic Association, of which Bellevue is a part, Viterbo, who was the conference champion, and Valley City State also competing. The Twix in the queue, yes we do, go Red Wolves. The Robinsons in West Point, Indiana are listening in. That must be the family of Brianne Robinson, serving specialist. Good luck, Brooke, on IUE, watching from Ohio. That must be Brooke Lepper's family. Glad you guys are with us today on the point for the Bruins. And Jada Nunn continuing on this serving string. I believe this is her 6th serve in a row. Bruins opening up a 3-point lead at 10-7. Reese Shirley on the set, middle attack. That one's down. Kind of a screwball attack that time. I think it was Jessica Swim. Yes, it was. Sometimes when ponytails cover up the back numbers of a jersey, I can't see it until the ponytail swings on the other side. Peyton Schultes back into the game in the front row as Swim will serve. So a switch in that outside hitter position on the front row, back row switch. E. Fountain on the serve receive to the middle, the tip by Fleischman. Push to the right side attack, deflected at the net. Bruins go outside to E. Fountain. Eve with the blast, a great play by Schultes to keep it alive. Fleischman tips it back to the Red Wolves side. Free ball coming the Bruins' way. Here's Sledge, Nunn, and a little miscommunication. Haley Fleischman thought she was going to go with the slide play deeper, but the set went close, and a point for the Red Wolves. They've got 2 consecutive points to close to within 10-9. Tough serve there, handled by Fountain. The Bruins out of sync, out of system. Shirley pushes near side. That one's dug up, but no one can handle it on the kill from the outside by Peyton Schultes. Schultes picks up her 3rd kill of the afternoon. Swim with 6, the leading attacker for the Red Wolves. She's back to serve as we're tied at 10. The Bruins again out of system. Here's Ray Kimoto attacking from the back row. Dug up by Swim. To the middle, the attack thrown to the corner. Nice play by Ray to get there. Fountain winds up and puts it just inside the back row for the kill. Again on serve. Again the line drive handled by Schultes. She'll make the attack, kind of a backward attack, and then winds up in the net. So that violation will give Bellevue another point and a 13-10 lead. Softens it up. Handled by Schultes. Right side attack. Bruins get hands on it at the net. None to the middle. Henley Fleischman. Great play by the libero Bickle. Another nice play to keep it alive. Across the way, sliding into the bench. Haley Fleischman again with the attack. A net violation against the Red Wolves anyway. So another kill for Haley. Another point for the Bruins and a 4-point lead. Kiefer on the play. Here's Sydney Sledge from the right side. Sydney, a tough end. Ohio. Again, the right side attack. Nice play across the way by Kearns to keep it alive. Here's Sledge again from the right side. Nice hustle play by the Red Wolves to get it back to the Bruins side. Bellevue will reload. Talon, high arcing pass across to the Red Wolves. Tip across in the middle and down. Loretta Pelkington will get credit for that kill off the assist from Reese Shirley. So the Bruins with a couple of nice serving runs here, still with a 4-point lead at 15-11 as Ella Bickle readies to serve. Fort Wayne, Indiana. I used to be on the radio in Fort Wayne, Indiana back in the day. Tough play, and that's going to be a point for the Red Wolves. Pick up another kill. The Bruins will pick up another point. 16-12 is our score. Sydney Sledge now with, here's the attack, and it'll be blocked and down. Emily Baker on the attack on this side. Right side attack, that's a big blast from the outside. Point for the Red Wolves. Drive type serve handled by Kiefer. None on the pass. Sydney Sledge again from the right side. Beats the double block as it falls on the Red Wolves side. 1-1 battle over there, and it's the setter who makes the play, Reese Shirley. So 18-14 now our score. Red Wolves with the serve. Sent across by Hendershot. Bruins on the attack. Allie Kearns deflected at the net by the double block. Shirley pushes to the outside. Talon Kiefer with a nice dig, but it's going to go out of play. I believe that was Swim on this near side on the attack. So a 3-point game. Timeout called by head coach Trish Sedlick. Bellevue 18, IU East 15. Bruins up 1-0 in this battle to continue their season in the NAIA National Tournament. Eighth consecutive. Let's see if we have some more messages in the queue. Okay, that's one from my wife. She wants me to bring home some bread. All right, thank you, dear. 4-0-2. Here we are back to the action. The serve, it'll be an ace. Got a little friendly roll off the top of the net. Summer Hendershot will collect the serve ace. That is her 20. They try to do something with it. Power serves, movement serves, change of pace sort of serves. A 1-point lead for the Bruins as Hendershot again on serve. About a 5-6 step serve approach and sends it across. Tight to the net, kept alive by Shirley. Ray on the dig. Iwohi to Morgan Whale. Morgan will be handled in the corner by Hendershot. Power stroke and a kill by Jessica Swim right near the attacking line. Back into the game comes Brianna Robinson. Also into the front row, Loretta Pelkington. Short serve, handled by Kearns. Iwohi back to Kearns on the give and go, blocked and put down. Combination block there. I think it was Pelkington. They got most of that from her middle position. And it's a 1-point game once again, 20-19. Bellevue on top. Critical juncture of set number 2. Again, the short serve, too short. It's into the net. The Bruins a free point and a 2-point lead. Kenzie Polk back into the game for Bellevue. at the serving line. 30, the hitting percentage for the Red Wolves. The digging battle is fairly close. 34 for the Bruins, 33 for the Red Wolves. 2 serve aces for the Red Wolves, 3 for the Bellevue Bruins. 4 serving errors against the Red Wolves, and 3 against the Bruins. E. Fountain leading the way with 8 kills for Bellevue. Sydney Sledge with 7. Allie Kearns with 6. They've been the Dynamo 3 for 21 assists for Reese Shirley for the Red Wolves. 10 for Mila Iwohi and 13 for Jada Nunn on the Bruins side of the net. All right, timeout concluded. IU is off for them on that one for the point. Now 22-20 our score. Here's Reese Shirley, the setter. Her teammates clapping right behind her on the Red Wolves sideline. On the money on serve receive. Bruins attack. That one's going to go long. Off the miss hit from Keely Kivanimi. Kivanimi, a hometown Bellevue girl, played her high school volleyball right here in this very gymnasium. Iwohi pushes outside. E. Fountain, a rocket down the line. That brings the Bellevue fans to get off their seats, clap and cheer. 23-21. Jada Nunn back in to serve. Sydney Sledge as well. Sydney with a great right side attack sequence in this set number 2. Fleischman, Sledge, and Fountain, the front row attackers for the Bruins. Shirley pushes all the way across the floor to Lepper. Handled in the back row by Kimoto again. Fountain partially deflected at the net. A nice one-handed dig. Lepper touched at the net by the Bruins. And Brooke Lepper will get the kill. Again, a one-point game, 23-22. Bruins up by 1. Checking into the game for the Red Wolves, Peyton Schultes. Jessica Swim on serve. Kim McConaughey signals to Swim where she wants to go with the serve. And it's going to be an ace. Taylor Kiefer thought it was going to go long, but it hit right in front of the tape. We are tied at 23. Every point precious. Swim continuing on serve, the conference player of the year. And that goes into the net. 4th. 24-24. We'll go into extra points here. At the serving line for the Red Wolves is Ella Bickle. That's going to be an ace. Allie Butler couldn't handle that one as the bottom dropped out of it. And so the Bruins will call a timeout as the Red Wolves with the points. 25-24, Indiana University East. At set point, trying to tie this one up at 1 set apiece. Coaching staffs talking amongst themselves right now for the Red Wolves. It's Kim McConaughey, the head coach. Assistant coach Callie Topolsky. Allison Jude and Chance Bentley are the managers. They're all part of that foursome across the way for the Bellevue Bruins. Trish Sedlick and her assistant coaches, Brian Gold and Braden Hall. Gold and Hall both. The mood is good, the chemistry is good, the play has been good. The Bruins, in fact, had a meeting the other day with Dr. Larry Widman, who's a sports psychologist, and he's always a good person to try to have on your side when it comes to relaxing the fears of competition and just to kind of get to see the bigger picture. All right, set point for the Red Wolves. We're back in action. Serving is Ella Bickle. Bruins with no margin for error. Taylor Kiefer handles that. Tight to the net. The tip across by Allie Kearns. From the outside, the double block is beaten. Credit Peyton Schultes with the kill. And the IU East Red Wolves have come back to win set number 2 by a score of 26-24 to make it a 1 set apiece match going into set number 3. Again, the teams will trade sides of the net. And we'll continue on with at least 2 more sets to determine who's going to make that trip to Sioux City, Iowa. All right, I'm going to step out for a minute. Stay here right when we come back with more volleyball action on the Bellevue Bruins Sports Network. Thank you, Glenn. All right, again, we've got our stats updated here and delivered for the Bellevue Bruins, hitting 278 on the match, 160 the hitting. Jessica Swim with 9 kills. That's right at her season average, 4.5 kills per set in 23 swings. Peyton Schultes with a couple of big swings at the end of set number 2. She has 5 on the match. Brooke Lepper has 4. Taya Barrett-Matthews has 4. Loretta Pelkington has 3. Reese Shirley has 1, along with her 24 set assists. For the Bellevue Bruins, 9 kills out of E. Fountain leading the way, hitting 500 on the match. Sydney Sledge has 7 kills. Allie Kern with 6. Haley Fleischman and Keely Kivanimi with 2 apiece. Morgan Whale with 1. 13 assists for Jada Nunn, 11 for Mila Iwohi. Rayanne Komodo with 13 digs leads the way for the Bellevue Bruins on defense. 11 digs for Ella Bickle, leading in that category for the Red Wolves. All right, there's the buzzer. We're just about set for set number 3 as I shuffle papers up here. Again, hopefully the freezing has stopped. Not quite sure. We're not seeing it over here on this end, but again, it's kind of an issue with being at a different location. Bellevue sends out the same starting 6 for set number 3. And I believe the Red Wolves do too. All right, the Red Wolves will have first serve in set number 3. Number 1 in your program, Summer Hendershot, will start it off. Sent across. Iwohi pushes to the outside. The attack by Kearns to the corner. A run-through dig by Ella Bickle. Taya Matthews-Barrett on the attack up into the rafters. Kearns gets a good angle, puts it across. Second hit attack by Reese Shirley, read by Mila Iwohi. Here's the back row pass over to the Red Wolf side. Shirley pushes outside. The swing by Lepper. That's going to wind up in the bleachers. Brooke Lepper will pick up the first kill. Oh, excuse me. Once again, I got it wrong because of the ponytail. It's 11, not 10. That's Jessica Swim with the big hit. Hendershot on the serve. To the middle. Back over and out of play. As the Red Wolves out of system on the play, Bruins pick up the point to tie it at 1-1. Here's Rayanne Komodo back in to serve. Ray is from Honolulu. The Iwohi sisters are from Iwa Beach, Hawaii. Line drive to win it, 26-24. Again, the serve by Komodo. Matthews with the tip across. Ray with the run-through dig. Here's the right side attack, and that's going to go down. Keely Kivanimi comes through with the kill. Keely's 3rd kill of the match, a little off on the season. Keely, the team leader, averaging 3.3 kills per set. So she's been held a little bit in check. Maybe set 3 will be her breakout set today. Komodo again on serve. Hendershot, a little difficulty handling that on the serve. Bruins onto the attack. Right side attack, blasted, and down. Keely Kivanimi, her 2nd consecutive kill. smile on her face as she puts that one down for the Bruins. A 4-1 score for the home team. Brutus the Bruin on hand today, making the rounds, visiting with folks. Middle attack, that one's wide. And the Bruins with a 5-1 lead. Swim had that one kind of shank off the side of her hand for the hitting air. Red Wolves will adjust their serve receive here. Let's see if Ella Bickle handles this one. Instead, it goes to Hendershot. Matthews deflected at the net, but Bruins can't handle it. Tia Barrett Matthews with the kill, the senior out of Lexington, Kentucky. Back into the front row comes Loretta Pelkington. And back into serve, Brianna Robinson. Excuse me, not Brianna, just Brianne Robinson. Handled by Kimoto to Iwohi, to Fountain, put it in the book for the Bruins. Pass, set, kill. That's how you want to draw it up. A 6-2 lead for Bellevue. Kenzie Polk ready to check back into the game for the Bruins. Here's Kenzie on the approach and the serve. Again, Hendershot becomes the target for the Bruins here over the last several serves. Iwohi steps in, feeds Fountain. Second hit attack, good read there to push it to the unoccupied corner. I believe that was Loretta Pelkington on the smart play for the Red Wolves. Fountain had to try to make an awkward attack with the backhand, and the Red Wolves took advantage. Here's the server, Reese Shirley, also known as the setter. Sent across. Kiefer to Iwohi. Right side attack, blocked over there, but blocked out of bounds. Point for the Bruins, as the Bruins will pick up another point. The attack on that outside arm and deflected out of bounds, so smart play there. And a 4-point lead once again for the Bruins as Jada Nunn back in to serve. Sydney Sledge back in to the front row. The Nunn serve, however, results in an error. Here's Jessica Swim at the service line. Swim has 27 attacks so far on the match. Her serve handled by Kiefer. Nunn to Fleischman. Haley with a slide play where the middle hitter goes to the right side. Jumps off that left foot, puts it down for the kill. 8-4 our score. Back in comes Allie Kearns for the Bruins. As E. Fountain, her co-outside hitter, down at the service line. Kind of an interior slide play by the Red Wolves that time as Brooke Lepper delivers a stroke, the 6-foot senior. 8-5. The Bruins have been able to maintain a 3 or 4 point lead over the last several rotations. Here's Ella Bickle to serve. Allie Butler a little bit off the mark. That'll be an ace. Trish Sedlick trying to give E. Fountain a little rest, inserting Allie in her spot in the back row, but after a couple of misplays, it's back to Eve in that back row spot. 8-6 our score. Bickle again on serve. Kearns to Nunn. Back to Kearns, down for another point for the Bruins. Allie Kearns with the kill. Kearns now with 6 kills in 17 swings. 9-6 our score. Audrey Sanford back into serve. Tight to the net, Shirley able to make the play. A quick attack, a quick set there to the middle hitter, Tia Barrett Matthews for the point. Brooke Lepper back to the service line. Kiefer on serve receive. Nunn to Sledge, little wrist snap from the right side. That's dug up by Lepper. Onside attack on the hit by Schultes. Bruins handle that. Here's Fountain from the back row. Back to the Bruins side of the net. Nunn to the middle. Morgan Whale, and that's going to be a line violation against Morgan Whale. She stepped under the net across the middle line. So now a 1-point game, 9-8. Bruins still up, but their 4-point lead has dwindled to 1. That one goes way long on the serve attempt. So the Bruins pick up a free point. 5 serving errors on the match for both teams. 5 aces for IU East, 3 for the Bellevue Bruins. Here's Mila Iwohi back into the game. Mila will serve. Right down the line. Reception by Schultes. The volleyball, now she's ready to go once again. Swim the target. Up to Shirley, slide play. E. Fountain there to take that blast off the hands of Matthews. Matthews again from the middle, blocked, but it's blocked out of bounds. Morgan Whale was there. Got hands on it, but they were turned a little bit to the side. And the Red Wolves will pick up the point. 11-9 now our score. Back in comes Summer Hendershot to serve and play across the back row. Swim back into the front row for the Red Wolves, so she'll be a strong focus of their attack. Iwohi to Kearns. Alley delivers the kill down the line from that outside hitter position. Here comes Ray Komodo sprinting off the bench and into the game to serve. Komodo with 14 digs, leading the Bruins in that category. Movement type serve handled by Hendershot. Push to the outside to Swim. Bruins, nice play by Whale to get the dig up off the block. Deflected by Swim off the attack from the outside by the Bruins. Matthews in the middle. E. Fountain and Morgan Whale there to block it back. And the Bruins back to a 4-point lead at 13-9. Komodo continuing on serve. Swim dug up by Kiefer again on a nice sliding play. E. Fountain is blocked. Matthews and Shirley combined on the double block for the Red Wolves. Oh, one of the rare times today that E. Fountain has been blocked by the Red Wolves. On the rotation, back into serve is Brianne Robinson. Both head coaches pretty much been standing this entire set, no, the entire match, encouraging their team. Fountain on the tip down the line on the run-through dig by Robinson. Swim over the top. Komodo there to Iwohi, to the middle to Whale. And Morgan will get the kill off the assist from Mila Iwohi. On the mark with the serve reception. Swim deflected at the net. Here's E. Fountain over the top. That one's dug up by Bickle. Shirley pushes outside. Dug up by E. Fountain. Here's Sledge from the right side. That one's going to wind up over in the Red Wolves bench. Sydney Sledge with another kill for the Bruins. Nunn, a quick look to the bench. Bruins up by 5. It's 16-11. Wanting to win this set number 3. That's a statement of the obvious. That's on the minds of both teams. Quick to the middle. Bruins get hands on it at the net off the attack by Pelkington. Here's Sledge from the right side once again. That one's pushed back, but it's out of bounds. Point for the Bruins. Sydney Sledge with back-to-back kills for the home team. Sydney now with 8 kills on the match in 14 swings. Timeout on the floor requested by Indiana University East. Our score, the Bellevue Bruins 17. The IU East Red Wolves, forgot the name for just a second, 11. A 6-point lead. The Bruins have to be feeling pretty comfortable here in set number 3, but it ain't over till it's over. Let's quick check, see if we've got any more texts in the queue. Nope, nobody wants to text me. Oh, boo-hoo. We'll give you that number one more time. 402-515-7654. Want to send along your greetings? Let me know who you are, where you are, any words you want me to pass along. 402-515-7654. 7654. Mick Krupski back behind the microphone. Again, thanks to Sean Malley for getting all this table full of electronic equipment set up. Steve Field and Bill Mullins from the Sports Information Department, thank you for your help. Tyler, how are you doing today? Good. And everybody else at the scorers table, part of the Bellevue University Athletic Administration, headed by Athletic Director Ed Lahotek. Always put on a good show here in these opening round matches and throughout the season for all the various Bellevue University sports. First ever matchup between the Bellevue Bruins and the IU East Red Wolves. In volleyball anyway. Bellevue had played IU Kokomo earlier this year and defeated the Kokomo squad. Tipped across, and Jay the Nun with a great pancake dig on the play after the tip by Swim. Shirley puts it up right above the top of the net. Haley Fleischman says thank you and pounds it straight down right in front of Coach Kim McConaughey. Both these head coaches, former outstanding volleyball players back in their college days. I think Kim probably would have wanted to try to make a play on that last hit. 18-11. Bruins extend the lead to 7 points as Nunn continuing again on serve. Shirley, quick hitter to the middle. And that's going to be a net violation against the Bruins. Jessica Swim with a big hit, but it'll go into the books as a point for the Red Wolves. 18-12 our score now. Checking in for the Red Wolves is Peyton Schultes. She'll be in the front row as Jessica Swim serving, and she'll be in the back. Just over the top of the net, popped up. Bruins out of system, but Bruins able to make the attack. Nice job by Kimoto to bettering the ball, putting it in a good position for Eve Fountain to put it down for the kill. Eve was a little tentative starting the season after coming back from major surgery last year. She had her red shirt recovering, but she's in fine fettle this afternoon with 11 kills. Down just inside the back line on the kill by Brooke Lepper. Red Wolves trying to stay in this set, but they trail by 6 points. Ella Bickle, the libero, to serve once again. Again, the line drive type serve, that's going to be an ace, as Allie Kearns couldn't handle that one. Trish Sedlick will call the timeout and wants to regroup the troops for the Bellevue Bruins. They have a 5-point advantage at 19-14. Ella Bickle now with 19 aces from the serving line on the season. Again, a quick look at the stats. The Bellevue Bruins back up above the 300 mark, 333 the hitting percentage after a strong showing in the early parts of this set number 3. Red Wolves hitting at 187. Bellevue with 41 kills to 35 for the Red Wolves. E. Fountain leading the way for the home team with 12 kills. Sydney Sledge with 9, 8 for Allie Kearns, 6 for Keely Kivanimi, 4 for Haley Fleischman, and 2 for Morgan Whale. For Indiana East, Jessica Swim leading the way with 11 kills on 32 attacks. 7 kills for Taya Barrett-Matthews, 6 for Brooke Lepper, 5 for Peyton Schultes, 4 for Loretta Pelkington, and 2 for Reese Shirley, the setter. All right, back to the action. Ella Bickle back to serve. She has a little string of serves going. Let's see if the Bruins can stop it or if it gets extended. Kearns on the serve receive. None, a backside set. Haley Fleischman. Normally the middle hitter, but she's situated on the right side and drives one down that far sideline for the point. The Bruins, the first team to 20 at 20-14. Morgan Whale back into the middle hitter position. Audrey Sanford at serve. Matthews pops it up in the air, the attack, and hit into the net. Peyton Schultes just a little over anxious on that one. She made a nice play to get it across, but then her second swing winds up in the net. The Bruins at 21-14, multiples of 7 on the scoreboard. Again, the serve from Sanford. Shirley to the middle to Matthews. That's a rocket. Nunn couldn't handle that one. Tia Barrett Matthews on the kill. She's second place on the team this afternoon with 7 kills. Brooke Lepper serving for the Red Wolves. And that's going to be an ace. The Bruins' serve reception has at times this afternoon been a little inconsistent. I guess that's the definition of inconsistency, being at times. So the ace makes it a 21-16 score. Handled by Taylor Kiefer, right on the money to Jada Nunn. Right side attack by Sydney Sledge. Sydney has been very consistent with those attacks, puts down the kill. 9 kills, no errors on 15 swings for Sledge. That's hitting 600. That's not too shabby. 22-16 our score. Mila Iwohi back in to serve. Popped up in the air. Reese Shirley feeds it to Swim for the back row attack. Mila on the dig. Talon feeds it outside to Allie Kearns, who gets an attack and a kill. Again, the Bruins bettering the ball. A little bit of a misplay turns into a great play. And the Bruins at 23-16. Indiana East will call it second timeout. The Bruins up 23-16, trying to take the one set advantage into set number 4. Hey, Bellevue Athletics fans, we've got more Bellevue fun coming to your way this afternoon. 5 o'clock Central Time, the Bellevue men's basketball team will be in action as the Bruins take on Harris Stowe University out of St. Louis, Missouri, as part of the 2023 Fairfield Inn and Suites by Marriott Basketball Classic. All right, a couple more texts have come in. Go Bellevue from Jada Nunn's family, listening up in Minnesota. Worthington, Minnesota, I believe. Let me double check here. Woodbury, I was close. It started with a W. Woodbury, Minnesota. Sorry about that, guys. I should know that. EAST, go East. Professor Denise Bullock and Melissa Blankenship in Richmond, Indiana are listening in this afternoon on the Bellevue Bruins Sports Network. Professors, glad you are with us. All right. Timeout has concluded. Indiana East back out onto the floor. Bruins waiting for them. Bellevue 2 points away from securing a 2-1 lead in the match. Mila Iwohi back to serve. Line drive type serve. Matthews, that one's almost out the gym door. She got underneath that one and sent it sailing. The Bruins at set point, 24-16. Bellevue bench holding one finger in the air, wanting one more point to secure this. The serve is serve receive a little bit off the mark. Taylor Kiefer with a nice play to keep it from falling on the floor. Matthews will get the kill in the middle. Bruins had blockers there, but a little bit slow to get there. 24-17. Still a nice cushion for the home team. Back in to serve is Summer Hendershot. Serving from the far side of the service area. Bruins, middle attack. And that'll be a kill. Keely Kivanimi with the deciding blow as the Bruins win set number 3 by a score of 25-17 to take a 2-1 advantage in the match. So an 8-point margin of victory for Bellevue in set number 3. Again, the teams will trade sides of the court. Bellevue will now be on the left side. IU East will be on the right side of your screen. Bellevue hitting .360 on the match. On the season, the Bruins hitting .223, so swinging over 130 some points above their season average. 177 the hitting percentage for IU East. That's hitting about 60 points below their season average. For the Red Wolves, Jessica Swim with 11 kills on 33 attacks. Taya Barrett-Matthews with 9 kills on 21 attacks. Brooke Lepper, 6 kills on 24 attacks. Peyton Schultes, 5 on 18. And Loretta Pelkington, 4 on 12. They're the top hitters for Indiana East. For the Bellevue Bruins, E. Fountain with 12 kills leads the way on 25 swings. Sydney Sledge, 10 kills on 16 attacks. Allie Kearns, 9 out of 20. Keely Kivanimi, 7 out of 18. Haley Fleischman, 5 out of 10. And Morgan Whale, 2 out of 6. Tip of the cap to the setters. Reese Shirley with 34 assists for her teammates. For the Bellevue Bruins, Mila Iwohi with 21 assists. Jada Nunn with 18. The Bruins defense, led by Rayanne Kimoto with 15 digs. Taylon Kiefer has 11. For IU East, a trio of players on defense in double digits. Ella Bickel with 13, 11 for Jessica Swim, and 10 for Reese Shirley. All right, those are your stats. Quick break for a drink of water, and we'll be back with set number 4. Keep it right here for more on the Bellevue Bruins Sports Network. We mentioned earlier in the broadcast who some of the IU East Conference all-conference players were. We haven't yet mentioned who the Bellevue North Star Athletic Association Conference All-Stars were this year. On the first team, the Bruins have sent Keely Kivanimi, Allie Kearns, and E. Fountain, and Haley Fleischman. Congratulations to those 4 players for making the first team. And the Bruins also added another 2 on the second team, Taylon Kiefer and Sydney Sledge. So congratulations to those 6 young ladies for their honors in the 2023 North Star Athletic Association All-Conference team. All right, back to the action. Again, Bellevue on the left side of your screen here in set number 4 with a 2-1 advantage. IU East on the right side of your screen, trailing 2-1. We're at Bellevue West High School, just a few minutes drive from the Bellevue University campus. Again, we are here because the Bellevue Gym, which is being replaced one more year at the current facility, the ceiling is basically too low to qualify for the specifications for hosting the national tournament. Here we go, Bellevue at the first serve, Mila Iwohi. Quick set to the middle. And the kill by Jessica Swim. Oh, the Red Wolves have got the first point in each of the 4 sets today. Swim back to serve for the Wolves. Side, Iwohi, quick setter to the middle, Morgan Whale. And that's going to be a nice play by the center, Reese Shirley, to keep that one alive off the Morgan Whale attack, and it just got over the net and then fell on the Bruins side as Kivanimi tried to react to it. A 3-0 start for the Red Wolves, trying to get the momentum back on their side after the Bruins earned a victory in set 3. Here's Allie Kearns with the rocket just inside. What a tight angle that landed right inside the cross-court spiking attack line. So 3-1 our score as Ray Kimoto back in to serve for the Bruins. Half speeder across on this near side by Schultes. Bruins handle that. Fountain from near the spiking line. Bickle, the libero, makes the play. Quick second attack. Whale pushes that one back. Blocked in the middle. Morgan, Whale, and Keely Kivanimi combined on that one to take the attack off the hand of Peyton Schultes and turn it around. Bruins back to within 1 point at 3-2. Kimoto again on serve. Her target is Bickle, the libero. Right side attack, push to the corner. Taylor Kiefer stretches up. A nice play by Iwohi to get there. Fountain blocked and down. Matthews and Lepper combined on the double block on the attack by E. Fountain. Again, a 3-point lead for the team from Richmond, Indiana. Right on the border with Ohio is where Richmond is located. Keely Kivanimi, Red Wolves try to make some plays to keep it alive. Reese Shirley giving it her all there, sliding over near her bench. But Keely will pick up the kill. Bellevue trails by 2. Back in to serve is Kenzie Polk. Polk with a nice stroke on the serve. Matthews off the set from Reese Shirley. Tia Barrett Matthews had made her presence known a little bit more over the last couple of sets. 9 kills now on the match for her. Again, a 3-point lead. For Kimoto, Iwohi, Fountain, half-speed roller, one-arm dig by Bickle. Down the line, the kill by Peyton Schultes. And the Red Wolves feeling the momentum on their side as they've come out strongly after losing set number 3. Head coach Trish Sedlak will call the timeout, trying to regroup the troops. A 5-point lead for IU East at 8-3. .48 teams involved in this NAIA Volleyball National Championship opening round. That's the official way to say it. The 24 winners today will advance to Sioux City, Iowa to compete in the national tournament beginning later this month and concluding in early December. Couple more texts in the queue. I kind of spaced them off. Sorry about that. We heard earlier from Grandma Whale in Huntington Beach, California. Now we hear from Morgan's family in Henderson, Nevada, joining us, and they say, go Bruins. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. One more in the queue we'll get to during our next break. Lepper on serve, handled by Kiefer. To the middle, Haley Fleischman. Half-speed roller, Lepper with the dig. Cross court, dug up by Kiefer on the attack by Schultes. E. Fountain with the push and the use. It's off the antenna. Point for the Bruins as she used the blocker's hands to try to push it on the use to the outside. Sydney Sledge back into the front row, and Jada Nunn checks back in to the middle. And since this text just came in, go Bruins. Jada Nunn's grandma Diane is watching. Schultes, half-speed roller, dug up by Fountain to the middle. Haley Fleischman deflected by Matthews on the overpass. E. Fountain has it blocked back to the Bruins side. Sydney Sledge to the sideline, and good. Sydney once again with that screwball motion in her arm and gets the point. Let's continue with that text. Grandma Diane watching, and it's Grandma Diane's birthday. She would love a surprise happy birthday. Well, there we go. We just said it. Happy birthday to Grandma Diane. She's years old today. Congratulations. Here's Matthews on the tech. Nunn on the dig. Haley Fleischman running down the net. Saw it was in good position and put it down for the Bruin point. 8-6 our score. IU East on top by 2, but the Bruins mounting a comeback here behind the serving of Jada Nunn. Reese Shirley quickly to the middle, and Matthews delivers that. That's become an effective weapon for the Red Wolves. as Matthews now ties swim for the team lead with 11 kills. Checking back in to serve is Summer Hendershot. Taylor Kiefer on the overpass. That one's pushed back down. And the setter, Reese Shirley, will get credit for another kill. That's her third kill on the match. Back to a 4-point lead at 10-6 are the Red Wolves. That one hits the tape at the top of the net, falls back on the Red Wolves side. So the serving error, the point to the Bruins. Allie Kearns back into the front row for Bellevue. E. Fountain at the serving line. Shirley jump set, pushes the outside to swim. Bruins get the deflection at the net. And Matthews will put it down after it went over the net. Bruins kind of running into each other a little bit there in the front rows. Bruins just haven't caught their sync, haven't caught their groove yet here in set number 4. Back in to serve comes Breanne Robinson. 4-point lead for the visitors from Richmond, Indiana. Haley Fleischman again from the right side. The middle blocker set up there on the serve receive. Off the blocker's hands, out of bounds. Haley picks up the kill. 11-8 our score. Haley now with 6 kills. Haley, one of those first team members of the North Star Athletic Association All-Conference team. Hey, in to serve for the Bruins is Jana Hope. First time she's been in action today. That attack goes off the fingertips and way long. The Bruins within 2 at 11-9. So Jana, the sophomore out of Bellevue, first year in the Bellevue program, right here on her home court from high school. Middle attack, the tip. Bruins trying to get it over, but they can't quite get it done. Allie Kearns had the initial deflection, tried to keep it alive, but it went into the net. Nobody could get it from there. So 12-9 our score now. As the setter, Reese Shirley, readies to serve. Shirley from Michigan City, Indiana. Allie Kearns down the sideline for the point. Shirley trying to make the play on that one, but nicely located attack from the Bruins outside hitter. Keely Kivanimi back to the front row. Mila Iwohi back to serve and set. Bruins down by 2 at 12-10. Again, we apologize that our score bubble is not available to us today, so we'll try to keep you up to date with the score. There's a nice dig by Taylor Kiefer off the attack on this near side, and there comes Keely Kivanimi with the right side attack. Bruins back to within 1. 12-11 our score. And that one goes into the net for the serving error. Bruins, it's been a while since Bellevue has had a serving error. That one prevents them from getting to the tie here. Only 5 serving errors against the Bruins, 8 serving errors against the Red Wolves. Here's Jessica Swim at the serving line. Kiefer, Iwohi to the middle. Dug up nicely by Shirley. Right side attack. Iwohi gets the dig. Fountain puts it in play for Keely Kivanimi for the cross-court attack and kill. Again, the Bruins doing a nice job bettering the ball, making it available for an attack. And Keely Kivanimi, hometown Bellevue kid, able to get it down. Again, the Bruins with a chance to tie. 13-12 our score. Ray Kimoto back in, standing on the Thunderbirds logo. Sends it across, it's off the mark. Second serve ace of the afternoon for Ray and Kimoto. Trish Sedek signaling for a spot. We're tied at 13. Triskaidekaphobics beware. And blocked. Eve Fountain and Morgan Whale taking the attack off the arm of Brooke Lepper. I think Eve got most of that one. The Bruins started off trailing 3-0, but now Bellevue in the lead, 14-13. Kimoto again on serve. Pushed across over the top by Pelkington. Iwohi travels to get there, and then it falls between a couple of Bruins for an easy point, and again we are tied now at 14. Taya Barrett-Matthews checks back into the front row for the Red Wolves as Ella Bickle returns to serve. Short serve handled by Kivanimi. Iwohi tight to the net. Morgan Whale able to get a left-handed attack across the net. Push to the outside. A strong play by Rayan Kimoto. Back to the Red Wolves side. Now the right side attack, and that one off the arm of Eve Fountain. Credit the kill to Brooke Lepper across the way. And IU East regains the lead at 15-14. And the Bruins are going to be called for being out of rotation. Trish Sedlick will now ask Mark Akers, the down official, who was out of rotation there. You can't overlap with the player between front row and back row, or player to the left or right of you. I know that's easier said than explained. That didn't make sense, but you know what I mean. Still the continuation of the call. They're kind of a strange time to call it. It must have been pretty blatant. Anyway, a free point for IU East, and now 16-14 our score. Red Wolves on top. Again, the serve by Bickle. Bruins go to E. Fountain. They go to Purcell, popped up in the back row by Swim, blocked in the middle. Morgan Whale and Keely Kivanimi take the attack of Peyton Schultes and turn it around. Bruins back to within one. Haley Fleischman back into the middle. Kenzie Polk back in to serve. Trish Sedlick having words with Mila Iwohi, who she maybe wants her to try to set up in this rotation. It's going to be a service ace for Kenzie Polk. I believe that's Kenzie's second ace of the afternoon. Kenzie started to get a lot of action as a serving specialist about halfway through the season. She's done a nice job in that role. Attack from the middle, the Bruins with another block. Haley Fleischman and Eve Fountain combined on the block. The Bruins back up on top, 17-16. After an ace and a block, the Bruins back up on top. That'll have Indiana University East head coach Kim McConaughey call the timeout. Our score, the Bellevue Bruins 17, IU East Red Wolves 16. The Bruins lead the match 2-1. All right, we hope you're enjoying the broadcast this afternoon on the Bellevue Bruins Sports Network. Mick Krupski is my name. Again, Grandma Diane, happy birthday to you up in Minnesota. We hope you're enjoying the play of Jada and the Bruins. Thanks to all of our first-time viewers from Indiana East joining us again today. Hi, Brutus the Bruin. Getting some camera time as he walks down the court right below us. Eighth straight appearance in the NAIA National Volleyball Tournament for the Bellevue Bruins. They've qualified 15 of the last 17 years. Head coach Trish Sedlick on the sidelines for the Bruins. This is her 18th year. Bellevue rated number 18 in this week's NAIA Coaches Top 25. Indiana East in the receiving votes category. And the serve is going to sail long. So a good timeout by the Red Wolves results in a serving error and a 17-17 score. Brooke Lepper to the serving line. Taylon Kiefer checks back into the libero spot. The serve from Lepper, a little bit off the mark. Put back into play, free ball over to the Red Wolves side. Let's see how they use the opportunities. Matthews with the tip is dug up by Kiefer. Here's the right side attack by Keely Kivanimi, kept in play by Bickle, rolled back to the Bruins side. Kiefer, Iwohi, tip across, dug up by Bickle. Schultes, cross-court attack, dug up by Kiefer. Here's E. Fountain loading up for a swing, but it goes a little bit too long. Point to the Red Wolves and a 1-point lead. Couple of nice defensive plays by both teams there. Brooke Lepper continuing on serve. Fountain pops it up to Iwohi. Right side attack by Keely Kivanimi. That one's blocked down. Combination block there by Peyton Schultes and Tia Barrett-Matthews. A 2-point lead for IU East. Three consecutive points for the Red Wolves as Lepper back to serve once again. May have ticked the top of the net. Fountain able to handle. That's going to be an illegal contact. Loretta Pelkington went over the top of the net. I believe it was, either Pelkington or Shirley, one of the two went over the top of the net while Bellevue still had a play. So that point brings the Bruins back to within one, trailing 19-18. Here's Jada Nunn back into serve. Jada, short serve, handled by Matthews. Shirley back to Matthews. Jada got a hand on it, but Tia Barrett-Matthews with another swing. And she now takes the lead with 13 kills for her team. A 2-point game at 20-18. Back into service, Summer Hendershot. Taylon Kiefer, Jada Nunn, E. Fountain put it in the books for the Bruins. Bang, bang, bang. Allie Kearns back into the front row for the Bruins. Eve Fountain will serve. Eve, the team leader in serve aces on the year. Red Wolves again to Matthews. Block back. Matthews makes the play to keep it alive. Tipped across. Kiefer there on the dig. Sydney Sledge from the right side. Popped up in the middle to Bickle. Again, Matthews off the short set from Reese Shirley. And a 2-point lead once again for the Red Wolves. Matthews checks out. Checking in is Breanne Robinson to serve. And Trish Sedlick will call the timeout. That's her second timeout. One timeout remaining for Indiana East. Our score, the Red Wolves 21, the Bruins 19 in this battle to see who advances in the 2023 NAIA National Volleyball Tournament. Beautiful day in the Omaha Bellevue area. Temperature expected to get up around 60 degrees today. A nice sunny day for this part of mid-November. We could have snow on the ground in some years, but we're glad we don't. No one cares about the weather, however, who is sitting inside right now. All right, quick update. Bellevue still hitting at the 333 mark. 186 is the hitting percentage for IU East. (21-19) our score. 2-point advantage for the Red Wolves. We're back to the action. Here's the serve from Robinson. Nunn, backside set, Sydney Sledge, that one's blocked back. Kiefer keeps it alive. Push to the outside, half-speed roller by Kearns. And Ellie, free point for the Red Wolves, 22-20. Critical juncture of set number 4. And serving is Reese Shirley, the setter. So she'll be in the back row with 3 different attackers to feed on offense. Nunn pops it up for Sledge, hits it across, standing near the spiking line. Hit into the net. Point Bruins. Jessica Swim Didn't get much of approach on that one because of the location of the ball. And Bellevue again within 1 point. Here's Mila Iwohi to serve. Keely Kivanimi, Bickle. This near side, the attack by Lepers, handled by the Bruins. Bruins on the right side, that one's down. Keely Kivanimi powers through the double block. We're tied at 22 all. And timeout called by IU East head coach Kim McConaughey, as it's getting pretty tense down here on the floor. Bellevue with a win will win the match and go on to Sioux City. IU East has to win this one, and then we'll go to a fifth set. Bruin fans hoping that doesn't happen, hoping to win it right here. Sometimes I say statements of the obvious like that, so just to let you know. Thanks once again to all the guys working behind the scenes. Sean Malley, Steve Field, Bill Mullins, the guys down at the scorer's table. And thanks to all of you for listening in, this staff, for allowing Bellevue to host the opening round matchup here in their gymnasium. A homecoming for a couple of the Bellevue Bruins. All right, here we go. Final points of set number 4. Bellevue leading the match 2-1. Mila Iwohi readies to serve. Cross court on the serve. To the middle, and that's a kill. Brooke Lepper delivers the hit off the attack from Reese Shirley. 23-22, 1 point lead for the Red Wolves. Checking back into the front row, Peyton Schultes, as Jessica Swim will serve. Cross-court serve handled by Taylon Kiefer. Mila Iwohi pushes outside to Allie Kearns, deflected at the net. Bickle has to handle, or excuse me, Shirley has to handle the attack. There's a nice dig by Mila. Backside to Allie Kearns once again down the line and up into the bleachers. Allie Kearns delivers the kill that ties it at 23. For Allie Kearns, now 12 kills on the match. Rayanne Komodo checks back in. 2 consecutive points will win it for either team at this point. Komodo on the serve, but it goes wide out of bounds. The serving air takes IU East to set point. 24-23. It'll be the libero Ella Bickle to try to win it. Bruins no margin for error. Need a good transition from serve receive. To set, E. Fountain with a big hit deflected at the net. Red Wolves with a chance to win on the kill. Here's Schultes on the attack. Komodo on the dig for Bellevue. Again, Fountain from the outside, half speeder. Kept alive, free ball back to the Bruins. Komodo. Iwohi and Keely Kivanimi with the kill. We're tied at 24. And again, as we did in set number 2, we're going to extra points. Kenzie Polk will check in to serve for the Bruins. Haley Fleischman back into the front row. Fleischman, Kivanimi, and Fountain, the 3 attackers for the Bruins. Kenzie with the serve. Popped up, Reese Shirley to the right side. Attack deflected at the net by Fountain. To the middle, Haley Fleischman with the kill. The Bruins are now at match point at 25-24. After the kill by Haley Fleischman, off to the Mila Iwohi assist. 1 more point right here will win it for Bellevue. Red Wolves trying to prevent that from happening. Polk handled. Reese Shirley to Matthews, deflected at the net. Polk keeps it alive. Fountain back into play. Red Wolves will set up once again. Reese Shirley again to Tia Matthews, who pounded down for the kill. A critical play by Tia Barrett-Matthews, and we're in extra points at 25-25. Each team will regain 1 timeout. Serving for the Red Wolves is Brooke Lepper. Kiefer, Komodo, and Fountain in serve-receive formation for the Bruins. And it's going to be an ace off the arm of E. Fountain. And now the Red Wolves are back to set point. Again, no margin for error for the Bruins. They've got to win this point to keep the set alive. Lepper on serve. Kimoto on serve receive. Here's the approach from the right side. Keely Kivanimi once again with a strong attack, and we're going deeper into extra points. 26-26 all. Again, we're at a situation where consecutive points will win it for either team. Jada Nunn back in at the serving line for the Bruins. Jada, soft serve, forces the back row to come up. E. Fountain has it deflected at the net back. Here's Schultes from the outside, and that's going to be a kill for Peyton Schultes. And once again, IU East at set point. Back into serve, Summer Hendershot. The serving and back row specialist for the Red Wolves. A quick glance to her head coach where she wants to go with the serve. Almost out, played by Fountain. None to the middle. Haley Fleischman keeps the Bruins alive. We're at 27 all. We got a nail biter going here in set number 4. Bruins trying to win the match. IU East trying to keep it going to set number 5. E. Fountain now in the back row to serve for the Bruins. Reese Shirley again to Tia Barrett-Matthews. Jada Nunn on the dig, back across the net. Second hit attack dug up by Fountain in the back row. Here's Sydney Sledge, gets underneath it, but a net foul against the Red Wolves. Called against, I think, Brooke Lepper. Can't be against Brooke Lepper because she's in the back row. But the Bruins pick up the point, 28-27. We don't have replay available, so we don't know. E. Fountain back to serve for the match. Tia Barrett-Matthews into the net, and the Bellevue Bruins win set number 4 by a score of 29-27 and punch their ticket to the next round of the 2023 NAIA Volleyball National Championship. What an exciting match this afternoon. We hope you enjoyed it, whether you're on the winning Bellevue side or the losing IU East side. It was quite a fabulous match. Kudos, tip of the cap, pats on the back to all the young ladies and the coaching staffs involved in this one. With the victory, the Bellevue Bruins are now 25-9 overall. With the loss, Indiana University East season comes to an end at 27-9. The teams will celebrate down on the floor for a little bit. We hope to have head coach Trish Sedlick work her way up here for a post-game interview in just a little bit. Again, a tip of the cap to IU East for a hard-fought battle. To the seniors whose career come to an end. A sad way to go out, but again, a hard-fought way to do it. To those returning, we wish you continued success into 2024. Smile, Glenn, you're on camera. Thank you very much. All right, we've got final stats delivered to us. We'll take a look at some of those for the Bellevue Bruins. But they wind up hitting .348 on the match to win it with 62 kills in 141 attempts. The Bruins with only 13 attacking errors as opposed to 26 attacking errors for the Red Wolves, who wind up hitting .170. Bruins with 69 digs on the match to 61 digs for the Red Wolves. 10 blocks for Bellevue to 5 for the Red Wolves. Let's take a look at some of the individual stats. Tia Barrett-Matthews led the way for the Red Wolves with 16 kills on the match. Jessica Swim with 12. Brooke Lepper with 8. Peyton Schultes with 7. 5 for Reese Shirley. 5 for Loretta Pelkington. Those were the attackers for Indiana East. 44 assists from Reese Shirley to set up her teammates. A great job by her this afternoon. Several players in double-digit digs, including Jessica Swim with 13, Reese Shirley with 17, and libero Ella Bickle leading the way with 19. For the Bellevue Bruins, E. Fountain with 14 kills leading the way. Keely Kivanini right behind her with 13. Right behind her, Allie Kearns and Sydney Sledge with 12 kills apiece. Haley Fleischman had 9. Morgan Whale had 2. The two Bellevue setters did a nice job. Mila Iwohi with 30 assists, 25 for Jada Nunn. The Bellevue defense, Talon Kiefer with 18 digs, 16 for Rayanne Komodo, 9 for E. Fountain. So she just missed a double-double. That's the final right there. All right, we're waiting for head coach Trish Sedlick to work her way up here. It's quite a hike from our vantage point here. We'll talk to her about today's action and what lies ahead for the Bruins as they get ready for a trip, another trip to Sioux City, Iowa. No, I'll have them here on the computer, so.
I'm going to head back. Yeah.
You need a roadmap to get up here, don't you? All right. And they're not even all sweaty because a player hasn't had them on yet, so what a deal. Joined now by Bellevue Volleyball head coach Trish Sedlick. Hey, that was kind of an exciting match this afternoon, huh?
That was the worst stress in the world. The worst.
All right. Yeah, stress is not supposed to be a part of, well, yeah, I guess it is, of athletics. You stress out because you want to do your best. The Bruins came through. You took set number 1 by a pretty sizable margin after starting off a little bit slowly. Then set 2 kind of went a little bit south, and then you rewrited the ship in 3 and 4. Talk about your perspective on the matches in its entirety.
We didn't win pretty. It wasn't clean. It was, I mean, as a coach, you want, clean ball control, good smooth plays. It was pretty junky. And then it got junky on both sides. Then it was, those last about 5 points were pretty stressful, and props to the refs. If it was a net call, that was huge for us. So, yeah, it was... win's a win, and luckily we get to advance.
Another trip to Sioux City. This is your, I keep forgetting here, your 15th time, 16 overall, but 15th time for you personally to be part of the tournament. 8 consecutive years now. Heading up to Sioux City, what are the plans between now and then for you and the team?
Rest. Let them enjoy being with their families and have that break. They just had finals last week, so we're in that trimester series where other folks still have a couple more weeks until their finals. We just went through all that, so rest is needed, and we'll have a little practice on Monday, and then they get to go.
Who would you like to salute as one of the 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 6 players who stepped up a little bit in today's game?
I think everyone kind of took their turn. I definitely think there were some nerves on some big eyes on some folks that is like, oh, this is now big. This is the real deal now, and this is elimination time, and you get that. Definitely the veterans, the ones that have been in this position, played strong and had that composure. But I also think that they took them under the wing and kind of walked them through everything. With it bouncing back from point 25 on, and we had some really bad errors.
Yeah.
Yeah, some shanks big time that was unorthodox. It wasn't just a long play, but we kept our composure. It was good.
2 seniors on the squad, Allie Kearns and Talon Kiefer. They didn't want their careers to end today. They both played well, maybe not great the entire match, but they made plays when they needed to be made. I think Talon got stronger as the match went on.
She did, and you can always tell if Talon's a little stressed out, her smile gets bigger. But you know what? She has certainly grown up over the years. I've enjoyed coaching her. She held it together. If it wasn't defense, it was her passing then. If it wasn't passing, then she talked more for the hitters. Allie's dealing a fit with this. She slept on her neck wrong on a pillow. Oops. And so she's still pretty stiff out there, just not as mobile as we'd like her to be, but she hung through it, and that was pretty impressive too.
E. Fountain, the old reliable Start of the season, we thought, well, she's just, kind of feeling her way out after that major knee surgery last year, but she was in full fettle this afternoon.
Oh yeah, she definitely is a gamer. She has some things that are a little bit unorthodox for her still, with whether it's just a knee bend or if it's just a reaction to pivot. But otherwise, her offense was very good tonight, but her blocking was even better. I think that she knows how to correct things, and she also forgets about things next play mentality. She's got some folks on the team that really get her back out of it too.
Sydney Sledge, I thought, helped carry you through set number 3. She wound up with a dozen kills on 571 hitting percentage, most of them from the right side. Talk about her contribution.
Sid is the silent killer. Not a lot of teams will kind of key in on her. They think that they have to handle Keeley, but Sid coming in right after that really has a lot of bag of tricks in her pocket. The bring the set on the inside, hit it down the line. They kind of come in with that block. I have a lot of confidence in Sid when it comes to those things, and she's very smart with her hit.
Return for Keely Kivanimi to her home stomping grounds from high school. She put up 13 kills. That helped a lot as well.
Keely's the heat. Between her and Sid, they really can kind of keep teams on their toes with the finesse with Sid and the heat with Keely. Keely she had a couple really nice swings out of the middle, and they just stick their arms out. So that was, again, what we talked about was we've played teams like this where they take our best shot. We have to answer back. We cannot just keep letting them do that and punch back a little bit more.
We'll salute Haley Fleischman as well. 9 kills and also 4 blocks at the net. So offense, defensive contribution from the middle hitter.
Both Haley and
Morgan.
Yeah. Both Haley and Morgan had a rough go today. That middle on the other side was a very nice player. She was fast. She's up quick, but then the side-to-side movement. You know what, they did their best. There was times where we were trying to make adjustments, and then you got the setter in the front row and you don't know what to do with her either. So props to them. They scored early for us, which was nice, and then that opened up a little bit more towards the end of the match.
Rayanne Kimoto with 16 digs. She was a solid anchor in the back row for you.
Yeah, no, Ray's our little Roomba back there. She's our little vacuum. I think if we did that 9 more times, that hit that they hit towards the end there to left back, she would have dug that. Just scrappiness. I can also say Kenzie did a nice job today of coming in and doing her job, and that touch by her on the scramble play was huge, just to kind of get our confidence back on it, not a back and forth kind of thing. And then all of our servers, Jana Hope got to come back into her stomping grounds. I know Taylin would like to have that serve back, and Audrey also did a nice job. Our setters do a nice job of moving the ball around. I thought their defense stepped up a little bit today to where we weren't able to channel that away from them. It was coming hard and it was coming fast to them. 24 teams advance out of this opening round to go to Sioux City. They'll be divided into 8 3-team pools. How's that for good math on the fly? Yeah.
When do you learn who will be the other teams in your pool?
So if I counted right, we're coming in as the 17th seed. So we're sitting at pool, is it H? whatever that last pool is, the 8th pool. If there are upsets ahead of us, we keep shifting up. So if there's one upset, we're shifting up to pool A. If there's 2 upsets, we're shifting to pool B, and so on. I like our pool that we are sitting in right now if nothing happens. But you know, it is what it is. I think we're one of the earliest games, and we'll start to see what's going on throughout the night.
When will that be announced?
I think tomorrow. Everything should come out tomorrow. I know that there should be no change. There's no reseeding or anything. It'll just kind of shift. But as the night goes on, I know NAIA has the scoreboard up, or their first round, opening round website there, so they'll kind of have those teams kind of in there. Yeah, correct.
All right. Well, congratulations
Thank you
once
very
again.
much.
Another
It
opening
was
round victory.
great
Another
crowd
trip
today.
to Sioux City,
Yeah.
exotic Sioux City in November and
exotic.
December. So it couldn't be San Diego or Palm Beach or someplace like. Yeah, it used to be. Yeah. So anyway, it's a great tournament up there. They do a great job in Sioux City for that. Not to make fun of them because it is a fun experience up there.
Yeah,
so.
it is headquarters or whatever, Sioux City tournament headquarters or whatever they call it. So yeah, they do a nice job out there. We're excited.
At the Tyson Event Center, if you can make that trip up there, that'll be coming up November 30th through December 5th or somewhere like that. It'll all be on the NAIA.org. Congratulations once again. Good luck in Sioux City. Bellevue head coach Trish Sedlick joining us on our post-game show. Thanks again for making the long trek up here, and thanks to all the guys working behind the scenes that we mentioned during the course of the broadcast. That'll wrap it up for our volleyball coverage this year. You can buy a package at the NAIA.org website to catch all the action online for the upcoming national tournament in Sioux City, Iowa. That'll be it for 2023 volleyball. Mick Krupski signing off one last time. We've got basketball coming up later this afternoon. Keep it right here for more sports action on the Bellevue